What's going on? What's poppin'? It's your girl Drizzy. Welcome back to Drizzy Radio. You all know the drill, so let's just jump straight into it. So, for the people who had a lot to say about JUX's weight, go and call them back and tell them that the dude has gone back to where he was. Take a look at how the muscles are showing. I want to hear them keep the same energy, but anyway, that is not the real reason why we're doing this video, honey. Okay, let's talk about Priscilla's Happy Mother's Day. Okay, I think this one is the first one since she became a mother. And of course, she was out celebrating with her sister-in-law. Later on, they went to the club, and that is where I want to get a little bit messy. Brace yourselves, honey. Brace yourselves, cause baby, I'm gonna not be one stone remain untouched. Anyway, okay, so JUX is in the club, honey, okay, to celebrate with Salame's K's birthday, and everybody told you that they have some sort of friendship because it was the only JUX there. There were amongst other artists like Harmonize, also Homie Dimples, amongst others, y'all. I think for sure Mojaku was doing the most. Let me play you a little bit of this clip. Hope I get away with the copyright claims. Hold on, y'all.
Anaitwa JUX. Anaitwa JUX. Ni mapenzi. Waya tutaicheza. Chaka tutaka yo.
Guys, that was Mojaku hyping JUX on the background. And of course, next to him, okay, which I'm going to show you in the next clip, was Harmonize, right? It was with Harmonize, and of course, you all know that Mojaku don't miss a chance of always trolling them or any affiliate of his. Of course, next to him was Harmonize, and Harmonize even asked Mojaku what's the meaning of that meaning, what's the meaning of G on that song. That right there is Harmonize. And this reminds me when Harmonize was chasing JUX around in Nigeria, and you ain't gonna tell me otherwise. Y'all remember during a free mail? Yes, I'm gonna be messy. Y'all remember during a free mail? Okay? We know what we know. You can see that is Mojaku continue to have.
Happy birthday, Salamweskei. Happy birthday. Mungu akupe maisha marefu, Salamweskei. Safi kabisa. Yukutukuiza baba. Yukutukuiza.
Mojaku can be extra, yo. This dude can be extra. And of course, we're going to talk about that, but also let's touch on how Harmonize were out here reminding everybody that I'm not that broke. That is what it was giving on the Tanzanian currency, and you all know that that money ain't money. That money ain't money, and there's nothing you gonna tell me about it. Now I'm saying I would have appreciated if I see a couple of green dollar signs. You know what I'm saying? That money ain't money, Harmonica. Of course, you all know that he was being trolled yesterday. But let's go back to Harmonize, JUX, Mojaku. Mojaku, it was giving, you know, with Mojaku and Beach Cola and the rest, it's always about who is paying the highest. That one is the one that they're going to hype and write down on the internet. You know what I'm saying? If you're paying them on the side, if they're getting some sort of favors from you, and that is basically how TZ entertainment industry has always been run. You know what I'm saying? If you want people in your corner, you have to give some sort of favors. That is one way or another of creating your own foot soldiers. And what it was giving yesterday, I don't know if Mojaku is expecting probably JUX to consider him as one of his defenders now, because JP, I think, are doing that job perfectly so far, Mojaku. JPs are doing that job perfectly. So I don't think JUX will need Mojaku to be his defender online, but the way he was talking and the way he was showing how Harmonize and the way Harmonize was jamming on Ikoji and asking Mojaku if he understood what Ikoji means, honey, it was giving like we still remember what Harmonize did in the Lego streets, honey, chasing JUX down. Because here's my thing, right? So I understand that Afrima posted Harmonize, but he went there and he did not perform. And now that we know that Harmonize have this tendency of following people around, courtesy of what we've seen with Spice telling us that Harmonize literally called me and he wanted us to link up and so that I can bring him on stage for him to perform for free, honey. Not my words. Spice says words verbatim. And of course, with Burna Boy, we saw it with our very own eyes. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to do that with JUX in Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? So I tried to look into why, okay, JUX is not effing with Harmonize like that. Because even if you go on social media, you will never find those two on the same picture. I tried to check. Those two, like, you will never see them in the same event, yeah, probably, okay, but not in the same picture posing for a picture. And I'm finding out that some few years ago, okay, when JUX wasn't popping the way he was popping, Harmonize wanted to do a show. And when Harmonize wanted to do a show, he decided to put some posters of people who are going to perform on his concert. And he happened to have posted JUX. And JUX went on the comment section and told Harmonize, please pull down my poster. Bro, you know your team haven't talked to my team. You know what I'm saying? JUX felt like this person is undermining my people because he can't be out here just posting my picture thinking that I'll be so excited because he's bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? And because blogs were already posting or reposting on it, JUX decided to delete the comments, but already blogs had it. And of course, JUX later on in the interview said that, you know, when he saw that, he reached out to Harmonize. Harmonize told JUX that, oh, my team told me that they already talked to your team, and his team was still is, of course, Swag Daddy Ray. And Swag Daddy Ray was like, no, nobody has talked to me. And that was it. They were trying to play on JUX's face, and that has always been the closest I think JUX has ever talked about Harmonize. Up until when Harmonize was trying to simp on to JUX, saying, oh, we can have a collaboration, sing an English song because of the English fan base that you're getting. No, bro. And also yesterday, I won't be surprised if Harmonize find out that JUX was going to be there. That's why he popped up. Yes! We know these things. And of course, Mojaku being a Mojaku, because I remember there's this clip on the internet of where Mojaku literally forced or pushed Harmonize on Alikiba's side, because Harmonize insulted Alikiba when Harmonize was still with Osafi. Oh my goodness. And of course, when Harmonize left, he was trying to link up with Diamond Platnumz's ops. And of course, it's obvious he was going to go on Alikiba's side. So for Alikiba to accept him and even, you know, being with him on the same circles, it took some time. Mojaku had to literally work his magic so that, you know, those two could be cool with each other. So I hope this is not the same thing that Mojaku is trying to do. Harmonize is giving me a dangerous competitor, and not in terms of work, but in terms of what he will do and to which extent he will go. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's just my